The Just Mama celebrating your birthday today. A glorious one to you, Inspector Gifty of Paribia. A sister to behold. Wishing you the best you will ever wish for yourself as you celebrate your birthday today. From myself, the Cardinal, and all friends to you, especially the Kokonsa ones, celebrating you, Inspector Gifty of Paribia.
Peace FM.
More just Ohineyere Georgina Adepakusi, simply referred to as Ma Georgia of Georgia Hotels, and Ma Georgia Awoda. Ohineyere Georgina Adepakusi, Ma Georgia Wawoda. Ma Georgia at 81. Nyamie Shrao Keke. Wow, 81 years.
It's so late.
Hey, Ma, strong bow.
Yeah, you see me in penny pa. Because sounds why you see me.
Ohineyere Georgina Adepakusi, Ma Georgia. Abusiani nyina se ma otrinkwane awoda pa. Free Jacqueline and abusiani nyina. Ena me ankasa obabema.
I carry every moment me my spirit dey free. Life is a wild carnival.
Emema nsem na me yeketwa ho. Me bra penny Ghana's modern voice chairman General Kwame Safakan. What's my Georgia? Happy 81. Hey, nyame shira o. Ema trinkwa awoda pa nyame shira o. Anope Atik Mohammed wa ha. Yawa Sanita no. Mentime who say Menka se honorable Rasta. Semenka se honorable Collins so. Semenka se Collins Admaku Menson. Ana Menka MP. Efija kwabre nofunso. Wait for no man, let's go. Basa na otie bia. Me penase boy diabolic. What they say I'm watching or what tag no. We are seeing any papa no for him. I'm watching. Boy nye. I think Mache.
You so now.
Now what is saying?
Nyame dia cheme.
Like
I always say, it could be better.
It could have been better, sure. But I think also mean no. Where my dear Debbie, I can't feature one day. Some of the to public near who say, "Why near maybe a tiami a many in your home." Some no can. I think. Oh, promise me a cover 10 years in it.
Would you Matthias?
So
I'll redeem my promise. I'll redeem my promise.
You better do.
Oh yes, I'll redeem my promise.
You better do because
no Matthias. Mate.
But we shall allow Nazir Mohammed. I also miss him chiano.
On Subetias.
Also Betias.
Put your man on Subetias.
Because Mujina once.
I am Mickey. Obetias.
I live with our sister on the pony. What are you?
Miss Midas, my friend.
Over here. Now what is saying?
I'm not sure.
The radiasi. Say, Colani in our way. The radiasi. Many Bema Honorable Collins Adumako Mensa, the Honorable Member of Parliament, Efija Kwabre North of Amache.
Diabolic.
Oh, that's my headache.
Unia ne mi afede o so for match. Me hu de o person check.
So financial so the Bema we pen. Yes. Yes, who's right when you pen more friend efu. Minu no. And I Bema we only munyamfo nti. And so I'm so offer match. So
Mejoso. Cardinal Mejoso.
Na ho ye.
Nyankopon na do me da was so for the opportunity.
Yo.
I would am me no pay.
Efija kwa abre for ho ye.
Biaboko me fi ho ba just 2 days ago. Biaboko.
I see. Edenyame ase pa. Na Atik. Who go can abehu?
Me who be dan te bia me hu me.
Na who player so go can abehu? Player so go can so behu.
Investigation a bit.
So Atik sans and some nyina no eto say.
It does need kind of yeti for nyina na minche minuanum amwa ene Republic of Gambaga for nyina miche omo nyina na no pay na mi wo emze we de ma me obi de so ti ma minjina so na minche ba for si minya de minche me ho
e o se fare ben wa no adjust na bra wa no
so na edwuma no I'm not supposed to be doing your work.
Ba unim se ba for na onya fine.
So ntina mi come go so asem kire no.
Ono onya ono osere kwa.
Me what is it? Timinya na eza mi come adwin kire no.
Ono osere kwa.
Na no pesu ma mi cheche manje na bibi owo bia. Jamanja ma fiu. O de wi a me fro. Na liver we di asa we ya cheduto. Yentem na bra na boys, girls, I feel. Ghana feel. Yeah. I mean, that voice you hear on radio in the morning, this is always inspiring.
That is why he's the Ghana's morning voice.
Absolutely.
Sure.
And we need that voice back as soon as possible.
Definitely.
Having said so, Mami Chame, me please, Adam Phobia, say me Superintendent Ba is now, I think, he used to be West Africa Information Systems of the police department. I think he's now been given a new designation. And Minuya ESP Abdulhanan, ESP Abdul Jali, Micho Omunina and Nanupi, and me call I can say property fraud unit. And Mamifach in charge from Kuma, Omu Station Officer, Chief Inspector Ananga, and Nanupi, Otimia Michano. I mean, the police are doing their best, and we have fine policemen. Ebimusu sabi etodibia omoni ye hardin, but I'm sure majority are doing their best to keep the image of the service afloat. Nti omudie omuye ne ye na ye bo ma baso. Ne omumbo number no so we will draw the attention of their superiors to Jujuma Omudi no. Having said so, what was it? It started as a normal issue. Be last week I want some cry. I'm gonna say media me bo mampenyi John Dramani Mahama Basu say he listened to near the honorable member of parliament Nekayano and went ahead to command and instruct the composition of a committee to do an investigation. Nesa assembly na the intervention of his spokesperson. Me, that's my view. Say, before the committee could even be constituted,
Felix.
Yes. Oh. Felix comes out to make prejudicial comments. In fact, he even made very conclusive statements. Say, has a better investigation because near all member of parliament in Abekano, so that is a direct betrayal of the instruction given by the president. Nazabi, when you speak for the president, you ought to be a reflection of his voice. Now, Obia, who found merit, you see, I always say, there is nothing we lose. So, Obia allegations bordering on crime. And crimes like, drug trafficking, any money laundering, these are transnational crimes. And any crimes are that we should take lightly. And the president rightly, Yoya was right by instructing the composition of a committee to do the investigation. Because on himself, cocaine to fight against cocaine is no joke. And so obinya information kitwa said them crana and punish shares with the public. It is important for whoever is in charge to instruct an investigation to be conducted. And that's exactly what he did. And I made a point say, can you know because we've seen presidents dismiss allegations that are even wittier than the allegation member of parliament, But he said, look, this is a different regime. Things are going to be different. Until I'm instructing say investigation. Before the investigation could even begin, no. Because unnecessary because no kind no intro. How do you know say no kind intro?
Sir Abia he is privy to information.
He's not privy to anything.
Oh, sir.
Because later developments are just is not privy to anything.
Oh, sure.
Oh, massa. In fact, or Kaunkrana Asemia Ben he has contributed significantly to the messing up of this whole case. Now, Yebedru, one was when the president said the investigation, when you come out to make the comments, you obviate the need for any investigation. Let's just say, we hear across a investigation, and any investigation that is going to follow after, subsequent to comments, among for the far out findings now as being genuine findings and as sincere findings are a bedding because where a Juma executive no my instructions. Now what we Juma president Nankas and what because we the trunk one and people just went to town characterizing the member of parliament in all manner of ways. Very unacceptable. I mean, say or a junior or a low budget or black. I mean, wow, why? It is his responsibility as a member of parliament to exercise oversight. And look at the interesting bit. On your BR, who is just an ordinary member of parliament belonging to committee BR and for security, he is a ranking member on interior and defense. So if he doesn't exercise oversight on this particular issue, who else do you think has the mandate in parliament to do that? Sir committee for Nesomwe. What has here? And look, I feel we should be commending him for at least raising the concerns. And like I said, your investigation now, who said nothing of the sort happened there. Then it means we are very well protected. But say who say bibi womwa. Then we take steps to make sure that we deal with her and that a similar incident doesn't occur anymore. And either way, we don't lose. What has here? But to come after him, and because to the extent that he was able to give specifics and details of the flights are say he's privy to some information. I'm sure if the committee
na flights na by ampa.
Of course, he denied himself flights by. If the committee were allowed to be formed in the first instance, now they were allowed to do their work. So, me sure say I don't invite him because he's the one who is alleging. Information kakra on so no, or the paper be committee no, but one committee no, and you're asking him to share his evidence with whom? What is here? And the committee no, your constitute your friend also on Kodia, and then you be gunusu. But committee no, because that was the instruction of the president. Investigation began start here. After near say, oh, evidence be on Fambetuja. How? Is that how evidence is? Things that bother on security, especially transnational crimes. And you better say, now one say on Fambetuja say.
Transnational crime near there, no.
You see, crimes that go beyond borders.
Okay.
What is here? To say drug trafficking, human trafficking, money laundering.